PTC's acquisition of Onshape. What does it mean for Creo, Frustrum, and their other CAD offerings? Let's talk about that next. Okay, so what are the implications on PTC's acquisition of Onshape for Creo, Frustrum, and their CAD business overall? This is going to be a multi-part series, actually, looking at the implications not only for those things, CAD and Creo and those things, but also the other offerings like Windchill, like Integrity, both Modeler and the ALM stuff, as well as ThingWorx and Vuforia. There's actually some interesting implications for all of these. Some of it will be very speculative on my part, but eminently applicable. So let's start off with the CAD business and Creo. So what does it mean? I think it's pretty, on a call that Jim Heppelman and John Hirschtick had with a bunch of analysts, it was very clear they see Onshape as the cloud platform going forward, especially for Creo. And I think what you're going to be seeing in the near and long-term future is code development on both Creo as a desktop application as well as Onshape as a cloud application. So number one, they're going to start migrating functionality from Creo and having it show up in a new form that is cloud ready in Onshape. So number one, you're going to see that movement. I think you'll see new integrations like Frustrum. Most likely, a lot of that is going to be showing up in Onshape, although that's speculation on my part, not official word from PTC. And also, I think new innovations, you're going to be seeing that show up in Onshape as well. But let's be super duper clear here. Creo is not going away anytime soon. They've clearly stated that they have a bunch of customers on Creo today. It is a revenue generating engine for them. They see it as growing as fast or faster than the industry as a whole, and they like that. So they're not going to be yanking the rug out from underneath Creo users. Don't expect that at all. I do think this sets up a very interesting dynamic in the industry. And what I mean by that is you look at Autodesk and what's going on with them. They're trying to get people to move from Inventor to Fusion, their cloud offering. Look at Dassault, which is trying to get SolidWorks folks to move from the desktop application up to the 3D Experience offering. And I think PTC is going to be in the same kind of boat. They're not going to, and like these other two companies, Autodesk and Dassault, they're not forcing people to move, right? They're trying to incentivize people to move. So I think it's going to be interesting to watch all three of those companies in the same kind of position. Siemens PLM hasn't really developed a cloud app. They certainly have hosted apps in the cloud, which is different. But it's going to be an interesting industry dynamic because some of these companies are further along in having equivalent functionality in the cloud app compared to the desktop app, right? So it will make more sense for some of these companies than others. What's my ultimate kind of judgment or assessment on this acquisition? I think it's good. I think it's a really, really good fit between Onshape and PTC. I think there's some interesting irony that John Hirschtick is leading the company that is now part of PTC that long ago disrupted PTC. When SolidWorks was brought out, he was one of the founders there, and it upended the Pro Engineer business way back in late 90s, early 2000s. So, but I think it's a good fit in terms of where they want to take Creo. I mean, my perspective is that I wasn't seeing a whole lot of brand new innovative investments or new to the world kind of functionality from Creo in a little while. Sure, they acquired Frustrum, but there wasn't anything organic coming up and out of Creo. So I think this will reinvigorate that whole side of the business, and I think that's good for the industry. PTC, one of the pioneers of parametric modeling, they brought about a new age in the CAD industry. I think it's good for them to get a little oomph behind that again. So that's my take. Stay tuned for the rest of the series parts in these series, and take care and talk soon.